Hey Sagittarius, happy Easter. Hope you guys are well. Welcome to your renewal reading where we'll take a peek at what's floating around you and what's new coming into you for this Easter holiday. So, first oracle card that we have out to get a sense of the overall energy that's surrounding you is Third Eye. Let's pull another and see what else is surrounding my Sagittarius collective. And what we have for you is the World. Oh, you all are off to a good start. So let me first start by saying, Saggies, that the energy around your reading is very, very peaceful. It feels as though for a lot of you, what's surrounding you right now is that you are being awakened. And I think you are being awakened to possibilities, your own potential, and sort of dreaming about what could be. I think that there are a lot of you out there that have been giving thought to your ideal life, and you're starting to see things unfolding that you may have never even dreamed could be possible. I just heard the song A Whole New World in my head. And I think that this is now your time of exploration. And it's almost as if you're on autopilot, like you know what to do, you know what steps to take, you know how to follow your intuition. And so I think that this sense of knowing is giving you the confidence to move forward and start making those changes in your life that's going to get you ultimately to where it is that you want to be. So let's get into some tarot and get some more messages out for you guys. So starting off with the energy that's being birthed right now, what is coming through strongly for you? And we have the Magician. So this is a really, really good card for the energy that you're starting to come into, because the Magician is someone who innately has all of the tools that they need to do whatever it is that they want. And more than that, they're a master at using those tools. They know when to pull out their sword. They know when to give out a pentacle. They know all of that innately. And it helps them sort of be the architect, the creator of their own existence. And we also have the Two of Water in reverse. So this is the Two of Cups in traditional tarot. It could represent relationships. It could represent a romantic partnership. But at its core, it's really about sort of those connections, those relationships. And I think that in order for a lot of my Sagittarius collective to get to this point, you had to let some people go. And I think that you realize that at least this part of your journey, it's not necessarily something that another person is going to help you with or be directly involved. It doesn't feel like there's someone else that's an integral part of your exploration or your next chapter. And I think that you're okay with that. It doesn't feel as though you are leaning on anybody for, any particular level of support. This is just something that you know inside of you that you need to do. So ideas that are springing forth right now, we're starting out with the Justice card. And so this is really looking at balance, at equity, at fairness, at a positive, good outcome for you and anybody else that's surrounding you, right? There is so much, balance and calm that's coming through for you all. So I think that as you go forward, it's like, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes, but I need to explore this and what's good for me. And so it feels like you're moving forward purposely and without the intention of alienating anyone or making anybody else feel bad. We have the Six of Swords coming out to clarify. So this is moving, from a sort of rocky place into something that's a lot more calm. And I feel like for a lot of my Leos out there that you are looking for sort of an increased level of stability in your life, something that is just sort of easy. I think after you've had a bit of a rough patch, it's like, you know what? I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm simply going in the direction in which I'm being led. I just want calm. I want peace. That's it. And so I think that for those of you who have people who aren't particularly fond of the path that you're going on or feel as though they should somehow be involved, I think that you will address it with them, in a way that, sort of makes sense for you. But it's one of those things where it's like, this is my journey. This is what I need to do for myself. And if you don't like it, that's unfortunate. I'm still going to be moving my own way. And we have that clarified again by the Empress in reverse. So this is someone who has the ability to nurture other people. They're ready to sort of create something new. I do think that when it comes to you, Sagittarius, you are, as a part of this journey, as a part of this being led in this direction that you're being pulled to, there's very much a sense that you can't spend your time nurturing everybody in order to accomplish this. And I feel like much like Leo's reading, I think it was, there's this sense like, well, you know what? I can't give to everybody. And so I think that you're going to be very smart and thoughtful about where it is you invest your time and your energy. So something new that's growing that you should focus on, we have the Page of Water. So this is a card of sort of emotions, right? Pages are typically naive. They're very immature energy. And so I think that as you begin to explore this new life that you are creating for yourself, that there's going to be a need for you to sort of grow along with it, right? It's a little bit unknown. It's a little bit uncertain. This is the direction you're being led to. And so I feel like Spirit is saying, well, you know what? Love each step of the journey, right? Even if you don't necessarily know where the final destination is right now. And I think that that lends itself to the uncertainty that you're experiencing, Saggies. Love the journey, because that ultimately is what's going to help you grow. That's what's going to sort of start taking you to the next level. It's going to help you start trusting yourself more. And we also have the 8 of Water, or the 8 of Cups. So understanding that there are some people that you may have to walk away from, you're walking towards something greater for yourself. So that should be the focus. Of course, it's always sad when we leave people behind who wasn't, we didn't expect to do so. We thought that they would be in our lives forever. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way. But making sure that you don't sort of stay in that place of mourning, because you're walking to your own future. You're walking to something new and different, which I think you've been looking for. So what's coming your way? We have the Queen of Fire in reverse, and we also have the Messenger of Water, or the Knight of Cups. So with the Queen of Fire in reverse, when it's upright, it's typically a very passionate, very fiery, very excited energy. And I think that what's coming into you is a greater sense of calm, where when things started shifting in your life, you may have felt some type of way, like, what the hell is going on here? But for whatever reason, it felt right that you continue on that path. And so I think that that sort of energy that's a little bit nervous is going to peter off, and you're going to sort of embrace the things that are coming towards you. And with the Knight of Cups, this is something, and also people, that you truly, truly enjoy. They're coming in with this sort of emotional fulfillment that you are looking for. So these people, these places, these situations are going to be things that spark joy in your life. They're going to be those things that you are building on, enjoying the steps of your journey and opening up the next chapter for yourself. Now, for challenges that might come through for you, we're starting out with the 3 of Earth, or the 3 of Pentacles, which in its upright position is really about partnerships, connections, working together with other people. So understanding that that's probably going to be the biggest challenge that you face on this journey is separating yourself from people who just simply aren't aligned with your new path. it's going to be a little bit challenging. But with the Tower in reverse, I think there's a little bit of advice here, right? That, everything doesn't have to be burned to the ground. Just because you sort of separate yourself or pull your energy back a little bit doesn't mean that you can't talk to people, doesn't mean that you can't, occasionally spend time with them. It's really about figuring out where to place them in your life, in the tier of people and things that are most important to you. Where is it that they're sort of situated? So I think that using, a balanced approach and, not saying that you have to completely cut everybody off, you're simply dialing it back a little bit. And I think in some cases, agreeing to disagree. Now, let's take a peek at another affirmation for you guys. And it says, when I surrender my will to the care of spirit and the universe, I attune my energy with an ever-present stream of well-being. So, Sagittarius, it feels like this, whatever stressful period you were experiencing is over. And it's almost as if the universe is unfolding this path in front of you. And so it's one foot in front of the other. You're trusting yourself, you're trusting in the universe, and you're enjoying the journey. That's going to keep you happy, healthy, and whole. It's going to make you more resilient for any of these challenges, especially with interpersonal relationships that might come up along your journey. But it's all going to work out for the best for you, I think, because we see you walking away from some things, but very intentionally toward others. So that's what I got for you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.